Man, shout out to the LDBC, my brothers Ticket and Mario, man, the hardest workers on YouTube. Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know the rest of my brothers, man. But finna do a quick little video, but let's get to it. I'ma be real, y'all. The delusion of stripper nation is getting out of hand, y'all. Um, it's okay to be optimistic. It's okay to want the best for your team. The whole line. But at the same time, you got to be honest with your assessments and honest with your takes. Um, End of the day, the Clippers are not playing good basketball right now. Despite of the win against Chicago, Chicago Bulls, my Chicago Bulls, are one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. We can't stop a soul. Hell, we couldn't even stop one of the top. We can't even stop Gilbert Arenas' son high school team right now. Gilbert Arenas' son probably would score 40 points on us right now. So last night wasn't impressive. They really not looking that great as a team right now. And tonight against the Pelicans gonna be the real test. We gonna see what they really about tonight. We know they not. We know they want to avoid Minnesota. We damn sure know they not ready for the Denver Nuggets. Um, OKC, I think they could beat them. I honestly think the Clippers could beat OKC because OKC is young, and I think OKC would get in their own way. Even though OKC got the talent and everything you need, they're just too damn young. So I think the Clippers, and I think Kawhi Leonard would be too much in that series for OKC to win. Um, but outside of that, teams like the Pelicans, they always struggle with. Um, I just don't see them. I just don't see Paul George being consistent in the playoff series. I just don't see it. And if guys can't prove that otherwise. He'll give you a couple of good games, but he's not gonna give you a whole stretch. Let's just say the series goes six. He's not gonna give you a great 6 games. He's not. I read you guys Paul George's numbers yesterday. He averaged 21 points, 42.4% from the field, 35% from three, averaged 7 rebounds, and averaged 4 assists a game his whole playoff career. Now, Indiana, if you want to oversell, because he had a lot of team success in Indiana, that was a team-oriented team. Everybody had to contribute for Indiana to be a good team. He wasn't no star yet. He didn't become a star in this league really till 2016, his last year in Indiana. He was clear-cut the best player. The team went as he went. So I'm honest about that. But one of his highest scoring outputs in Indiana as his time as a Pacer. That last year, the nigga shot 38.6% from the field. That's not efficient. He is not an efficient player. He makes the game tough on himself, and for us mentally, he just not there. And that's the realest. I think you got another guy, James Harden, never come through. James Harden would look like he's the best player in the league for 2 games, but he'll just when it, like I told any team, if you go beat the Clippers, all you gotta do is make sure to get to a game 6. If you get into a game 6, you won the series. The only way the Clippers going to win the championship, you guys, the Clippers got to either sweep a team or gentlemen sweep them. They are not going to win a series that go 6 or 7 games. You got guys like James Harden. If you look up statistically, he's probably got the worst numbers in the league, probably in history when it comes to game 6 and game 7s. Paul George, same thing. It's not wrong to assess the team and be honest about the team. We gotta be honest. And Crook telling you, I whoop my Bulls ass. But I'm not surprised by that. My Bulls can't stop you. Crook telling you, you'll score 30 points on the Bulls right now. Y'all will score 30 points on the Bulls right now. Crook time. So, end of the day, they just not looking good. And they, like I told guys, they thought I was trolling. The Clippers may have peaked too early. And now all these teams are caught up to what you like to do. The good teams. I'm not talking about the play-in teams and shit like that. The only play-in team that own y'all is the Lakers. The Lakers actually match up well. And Castro, you want to put your money on the line? You want to bet your money? And Russ, since speaking of Russ Castro, I love Russ. I think the Clippers miss Russ. But let's be real about Russell Westbrook, Castro. Russell Westbrook ain't been past the second round since he played with Kevin Durant. Russ ain't been past the second round since he played with Kevin Durant. It been about 8 years since this nigga been past the second round. 8 years. 8 years since Russ been past the second round. And you expect me to believe in the Clippers? And you expect me, Kawhi Leonard, to overcome those three? Y'all are dreaming. And y'all are fucking delusional. Kawhi ain't that good no more. He's good. Kawhi Leonard's great. But Kawhi Leonard can't overcome that. And that's the thing, you guys. Look, I'm going to tell you, you guys go hear other people advocate for Paul George. Well, Paul George, he averaged 27 points a game in this series, but they're not going to tell you that the nigga wasn't efficient. Look, I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment. Go to Basketball Reference. Look at Paul George's highest scoring outputs in the playoffs, and look at his field goal percentages. Look how inefficient it is. Look how many turnovers he averaged a game. That's gonna tell you, damn, Herm is right. Herm ain't capping. I never seen Paul George just outright dominate a series. He never had. He never outright dominated a series his whole career. I'm telling you guys how it go. And Castro, hey, at least you being real. See, I can respect a Clipper fan that's honest about certain situations. At least you honest. And crazy eye, if you look up in Indiana, like I said, his last year in Indiana, which was his highest scoring output, Paul George shot 38.6% from the field. His whole playoff career in Indiana, he averaged 19 points per game. He's never been that, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He's never been that. He only averaged 21 points per game his whole playoff career. When it comes to talent, Paul George probably a top 5 talent in the NBA. Paul George a top 5 talent in the NBA. But he just not gonna get it done, you guys. Hey Castro, I couldn't believe it. I really looked it up just to really see am I being too hard on Paul George? Am I going overboard with cooking Paul George? So I looked it up. I looked at his best years at that. His best years of scoring. That nigga is inefficient. He is not efficient at all. And I'm supposed to sit here and believe he gonna have an efficient playoff all of a sudden, and he ain't done that his whole career. Playoff P is way off. That's what it is. Way off P. Way off P. That's what he is. And Kawhi Leonard, I know he's great, but he needs a better running mate. Kawhi Leonard needs a better running mate, you guys. Oh, DVCBAA1. I actually been cooking LeBron James a whole lot lately. And I really been talking about other shit lately. I really ain't been focusing on the Clippers. I'm just doing it for the hell of it, to be honest. So if you want to get in your feelings because I'm talking about a team, an organization that ain't never won shit in their franchise history, be my guest. And DVCB, nope, it's not 104. You want to bet your money on it? It's probably number 25, but it ain't no 100. I ain't do no hundreds of videos on the Clippers. Now that's cap. Hey, I ain't gonna let you lie on me. But that might be Thomas on bitch ass. But end of the day, I ain't worried about it. Crazy how that's the point. That's my whole point of saying he's inefficient, and that's why he's very inconsistent. It's not because he can't play. It's because he make the game harder on himself. James Harden is what he is, and people got to accept it. Russell Westbrook, as hard as he plays, he is what he is. So at the end of the day, it just sad. I just don't like the delusion of the fan base for the most part. And like I told you guys, I told what Clipper Nation need to do. If y'all cashed out them damn delusional rejects that y'all got, y'all might start winning again. Y'all might start getting on the streak that y'all win y'all next 12 games straight. If y'all get rid of them niggas and make them niggas outcasts. Cause they the reason why you get your ass kicked, cause they write checks. And they front run too goddamn much. And they jump the gun, and then all of a sudden now you get hit in the mouth because you done crossed that line of talking too much shit, something that you typically don't do. I'm just telling y'all, man, delusion of stripper nation. It's the ultimate downfall of the strippers. The delusion of stripper nation. Go give this fan base another year of disappointment, another year of dismay, another year of damn, we jumped the gun too soon once again. So don't set yourselves up, you guys. Clipper Nation, I'm pleading with you. Just take one game at a time, one series at a time, and fly under the radar. Don't front run. Don't talk no shit. Don't even bet on these niggas. Save yourself for misery. Save yourself for disappointment. Save yourself for go end up cursing out some of the most delusional Clipper fans of all time. They really not Clipper fans, they Kawhi fans. Hey, and I'm beginning to think too, the Kawhi fan base is the worst fan base in the fucking NBA when I think about it now. The Kawhi fan base is the worst fan base in the NBA. Hey, Jay's play by play. Yeah, you damn sure need to take one game at a time. Hey, Jay's play by play. I try to say, see, I ain't been doing no videos on the Bucks because Ticket been Ticket been doing it. See, Ticket smart, y'all. I gotta get off topic. Ticket is smart as hell. That nigga beat me. That nigga do videos, so I won't even have to do them. He beat me to the punch. Cause he know I was gonna cook him. So Ticket smart, I'ma go on cook him. So that way, Herm ain't gonna have no reason to drop a video to cook the Bucks. So he's smart as hell. Hey, crazy, he was the MVP for the Raptors though. I ain't gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? I think the fan base is delusional, but I ain't gonna go that far. But yeah, but Ticket is so smart, y'all. This nigga would sit up here, you guys, and do them videos so that way I won't sit up here and do it. And everything he say is the shit I say. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my confession. This is my confession about the Milwaukee Bucks. Even though I feel Doc Rivers is a loser personally, this season is not Doc Rivers' fault. He was put into a situation that he is in a situation he can't fix the biggest issue that the Bucks have at the time he did. There was no way they was gonna make the roster moves necessary to fix those issues. There was no way they was gonna be able to address all their needs that they need to fulfill their destiny to be a real deal contender to compete for a title. Um, Now the only thing I don't agree with Ticket with, just the only thing I don't agree with, you can't put all the blame on Dame Lillard though. We knew what Dame Lillard was before he got there. It's Giannis' fault for even taking up on Dame Lillard in the first place. Ticket should have Ticket. Giannis should have damn near made sure that this running back with this team again. I'd rather do it with guys I want a title with. I don't want to try nothing new unless it's a motherfucker like a Kevin Durant or something that we getting. Cool, we could do that. But we ain't getting no nigga like that. I'm cool on a Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard cool. He's gonna put up numbers sometimes. But that nigga don't know what it takes to be a winner. That's Giannis' fault. Yep, James play by play. Y'all should have most definitely kept Drew out of there. And try to add people from there. The Bucks and crazy eye, you exactly right. They did what LeBron James like and Ronald H. Yes, you should have kept Bud. End of the day, you won a title with them. It's been since 2021. You don't break up with a coach after 3 seasons after winning that title. You should have ran it back one more time. If it didn't work out this season, yes, you fire Bud and you go another route. Hey, James, play by play. At least you're not delusional like Stripper Nation, though. At least you're not delusional like them, though. Stripper Nation making up shit about Paul George to try to elevate Paul George to be something he never been. Paul George never been an elite playoff performer. None of his career. Like I told you guys could look up, go to Basketball Reference and look it up right now. And you guys, I give you guys 5 minutes to come back. And y'all put ones in the chat. Better yet, this is what I'm going to say. Y'all put ones in the chat right now if I'm telling the truth about Paul George. If you guys disagree, put twos in the chat. If y'all disagree and saying Herm is capping about Paul George. Paul George never been an elite playoff performer ever, even in Indiana. People don't realize that Indiana team was just a good overall team, and they played hard. They was tough. They was physical. David West was the leader of that team. They just played hard every game, and they had a nuclear piece of talent that they came to go. And James play by play, no, I think they losing in the second round. I think the strippers are losing in the second round. Cause if they stay 4 or 5, Denver Nuggets go get the first seed. They're going to play Denver in the second round. And they not beating no Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets go gentlemen sweep the strippers. They play the Nuggets will beat them in 5 games. But y'all, I just doing a quick video. And y'all hit that like button. Y'all tune in. Hey, I'm telling y'all now. If you want to listen to Delusion talk, if you wanna hear shit that would be in y'all dreams, it's a podcast that do a show in 2 hours. Y'all go over there and tell me if I'm capping about the Delusion of Stripper Nation. I'm gonna get them some views today. Hey, all y'all go to the Pull Up Pod Trash today. Listen to them. And y'all tell me it's Hiram capping about the Delusion of Stripper Nation. Man, y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe. Let's get it, y'all. Stripper Nation. Y'all delusional, man. I told y'all what y'all need to do. Kick these certain group of niggas at y'all fan base. Y'all gonna be alright. And Thomas, I told you, man, come up on here, bro. I'ma let you cook, man. I'ma let you be the voice of Stripper Nation. I'ma let you try to be the savior of Stripper Nation. Salute, y'all. I'm out.